Which is quickest in a drag race? BMW's entry-level M car, the new M2, or BMW's top-of-the-range M car, the new XM? Well, we're going to find out because I'm going to race them over the standing quarter mile because I'm Matt Watson and you're watching Carwow. Buy, sell,
Carwow.
Now let me tell you about this new M2. It has a 3-litre twin-turbo straight-six engine, puts out 460 horsepower and 550 newton meters of torque. It drives the rear wheels, in this case, by an 8-speed automatic gearbox with a torque converter. You can get a manual though, if you want one. Now this car weighs in at 1.7 tonnes and it costs £65,000. The XM? Well, that has a 4.4 litre twin-turbo V8 mated to an electric motor, and combined you get 653 horsepower, making it the most powerful M car ever. It also has 800 newton meters of torque, and it drives all four wheels via an 8-speed automatic gearbox with a torque converter. Because it has a big battery on board, it's quite heavy. It weighs in at 2.7 tonnes, and because of all the technology and the fact it's the range-topping M car, it costs £148,000. Quite a lot of money then. Now we've got a guest driver with us today. It's Joe Achilles. Hey Joe, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Up here.
Up there in the most expensive M car and the most powerful one ever. Does it feel special?
It does. It's very, very comfortable.
That's not really what people want to know about an M car though, is it?
Well, I've got, 650 odd horsepower, so it should be pretty quick as well. It's going to be interesting.
Do you think you're going to beat me? I mean, you know, heavy, but it's powerful, but you are racing me, and I'm brilliant at driving.
You are pretty experienced at drag races, let's just say that.
We are in Arizona. The local sheriff department have closed this road for us so we can drag race. I think it's just going to stay all nice and pleasant, especially for me, because I reckon I'm going to win. But before we race, let's do a sound off. So I'm going to rev up this car and we'll see what it sounds like. Oh yeah, it revs all the way to 7. The red line, look at that. Ah! Go and rev up your plug-in hybrid. I sense a soft limiter.
Yeah, for a second I thought I was in an Audi then. 4,500 RPM and then it just stopped.
Once again, not the kind of thing you want to hear about an M car. Anyway, let's get onto the performance thing. Let's race them. Now, before we race, if you're thinking about changing your car, you need to sell your current car, you can do it through Carwow. All you have to do is upload some photos, give a brief description, then dealers all across the country will bid on your car. Then they'll just come to your house, take the car away and put the money in your account. It's dead easy. If you want to find out more about that now, click on the pop-out button up there, follow the link in the description below. Alternatively, you can just do it at a later date by Googling Help Me Carwow, and we will help you sell a car. Oh, he's got me on the line! Oh. Here we go now, though.
Oh, and then here it goes.
Here we go, M2 for the win. Woohoo! Oh, Joe, mate, you totally had me on the start there. I mean, you absolutely did blast me off the line.
Yeah, I got a great start, I guess all that traction, and then the aero took over and you just disappeared. That was fun though.
Yeah, it was fun. The aero and the weight, that is a heavy car. This is quite heavy really for an M2, but that is seriously heavy. It's like a whole ton heavier.
Yeah, and then you've got to factor in me as well. I'm about probably 50 kilos heavier than you.
But do you want another terrible thing? I think I can get a better start. So let's just do it again. Maybe you'll have a chance and maybe you'll go quicker. But let's do best 2 out of 3 anyway.
Sounds good, mate. Bring it on.
3, 2, 1.
Oh no, I didn't. Oh, shame on me. Come on. It's spun up a bit. Here we go, coming past now.
And over the line.
Classic.
I thought, Joe, I was going to absolutely
Kick your ass that time with a better start. But I got a bit of wheel slip. It did manage it quite well, but you were gone. You know, for the 1/8 of a mile, if we were drag racing properly in America, you would have won that, but for the quarter mile, I did come past you.
Mate, it launched so well. I thought I jumped, but it was just perfect. And then I saw you coming, and then on the quarter mile, you just pipped me.
So then what exactly happened? Well, the M2 won, completing the standing quarter mile in 11.9 seconds. The XM finished in 12 seconds.
Okay, now we're going to have a rolling race from 50 miles an hour. The cars are in their relaxed comfort setting, automatic mode for the gearbox. I'm going to call it in. Right in, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, kick down. Now that's surprising. They seem to kick down better than that. That was really surprising, Joe. I thought you'd take off, you know, with your hybrid system, giving you that initial pickup with the electric motor, but didn't seem that happened. What happened your end?
Well, you're right. The hybrid system did pick up straight away, all 197 horsepower of it. And then the gearbox genuinely took, it felt like 10 seconds to kick down. So although I think I got the initial jump by about a foot, and then that was it. It was all over.
Yeah, that's the thing. I found with that car, it's like the engine, the motor and the gearbox all have to like get into sync, and it just takes longer than just an engine and a gearbox, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly that.
All right, we're going to have another rolling race from 50 miles an hour. This time, though, we're going to take the gearbox out of the equation because we're going to start third gear, locked in manual mode. And the cars are in their sportiest setting this time, so let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my God, the pickup from that. Come on! Come on! I'm coming past now, but at quite a speed. Oh my God, that's it. That is it.
My God, Joe, that just shot up like crazy.
I might have been a little bit eager on the takeoff there, but I was surprised at how slowly you reeled me in that time. Seemed to pick up really well, all that boost, all the electrical energy, everything seemed to just be there, and it did take off really well, which is, yeah, surprising.
Interesting. Would you like to do it again? Were you really jumpy? It seemed quite jumpy.
I was a little bit jumpy, yeah. I think I just overreacted, and then I thought you would just reel me in easily, but you didn't.
All right, Joe, do you know what? I think we have to do that run again because I think you were a little bit too eager. So let's get up to speed. Same thing, rolling race, third gear, maximum attack. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Do you know what? It still does just creep ahead right from the get-go. Whoa, but here we go now. Yeah, it does take off, that thing, you know, for such a big heavy car. It really does just nip ahead, but then the M2 comes past. But I didn't gap you massively, did I?
I tell you where this seems to lose a bit of time is gear changes. It's almost like you're hitting the limiter, but you're not.
All right then, one last thing to do. Brake test from 100 miles an hour. When we reach our starter, full emergency stop. Whichever car stops in the shortest distance wins. Here we go. No freaking way. What the actual f***? Really? Did you cheat? What happened there? I mean, this felt really strong on the brakes, but it definitely stops like an M car, doesn't it?
I could not believe this. I thought it was going to start doing a nose wheelie, and I used my left foot to brake as hard as possible, but I'm really impressed with that. Wow.
I was left foot braking as well, but what you've got that I don't have is regen effect as well, so you've got the benefit of that. Wow, double wow from me. Impressed. I just want to say a big thank you to the Mary Copper Sheriff's Department for closing the road and letting us do these drag races. That's so cool. Also, big thanks to Joe Achilles for taking part in this video, and you can follow Joe and all his BMW content by clicking on the pop-out banner up there or following the link in the description below. Anyway, thanks for watching.